Hey gardeners, this is Linda, an old Yankee gardener. I'm coming to you from Zone 6A, and today I'm going to talk about planting tomatoes in containers. I'm going to plant them on the side of my yard. At these potatoes here, I got these all at Country Max, and then these ones are Yukon Gold and German Butterball, and I got those from Guernsey's. I'm not associated with these companies, but I use them and I like them, so I just wanted to give you guys a resource for where you could get potatoes. These potatoes came from my kitchen. I bought them at Trader Joe's and they were starting to turn. Trader Joe's has nice organic vegetables, so you can actually buy an organic potato from the grocery store and grow it. So you want to look for something that's got a couple of eyes on it, just two. I would take the extra ones off because that'll put too much energy into the growing of the plant. You just want two. And then let me show you what I got from a company that's new to me. They're called Wood Prairie Farm. And look at these beautiful little postcards that they use to mark their plants. So they're seed potatoes. So I got three different kinds. Ones I haven't tried before. So I'll let you know if there's any difference in the way those turned out. And they were kind enough to send me these little potato guides to give out at my demo. So it's good to grow more than one variety of anything because, as the Irish can tell you, if you only grow one variety and then you have a blight, everything's wiped out and everybody starves. Now this was a little kit that I got from Keen Garlic. Now I've bought my garlic from them and love them, and now they have seed potatoes that they sell. So I said, what the heck, I'll give them a try for their seed potatoes. So this kit comes with a 15-gallon cloth grow bag. You fill it up with soil and then you can move it any place you want. It's great for people that live in apartments. And then it comes with two little bags of seed potatoes. You don't get to pick the variety, they send them to you. So I haven't tried this one before. And of course, this one is Superior. I haven't tried that one before either. So we'll see how they go. And they were wonderful when they found out I was doing this demo and sent me some nice packages of fertilizer to pass out to people, some information about what they grow, and planting guide. And, a little stuff about garlic, a little stuff about potatoes. So everything here is absolutely useful. So I just wanted to show you that. And then I'll walk you over to my area of my yard that I'm going to plant some of these potatoes here, and the rest I'm going to bring for my demo. And then you get to see my neighbor's other cat. So here's my setup on the side of my driveway. And as I said before, I had a little tree catastrophe. This sugar maple, I don't know how old it is, 60, 70 years old, and this other one came down in a windstorm in December. So now I have even more sunshine. So that's how I'm going to look at it. So I have 7-gallon pots, and these big ones are 10-gallon pots, and they're used pots that I got at my nursery. I think they charged me like $10 for the big ones. They're heavy duty and they're going to last me a lot of years. So when you go to your nursery, ask them if they have any used pots. They will give you, some of them will give it to you for free. So, load up the truck. So the biggest variety I like to grow is Yukon Gold, and I like German Butterball because they're good for storage. But I have a lot of varieties this year, so I have to get after myself to make some sticks, some labels, so I know what it is that I plant. So all you're going to do is just fill a little bit of dirt in the bottom here. That stuff in the bottom is alfalfa pellets, and I use that to add some nitrogen to the soil. So you would add a little bit of good soil 3 or 4 potatoes. Scratch the eyes off. You only want 2 eyes on the potatoes. And if you put in a lot of seed potatoes in one pot, you'll get a whole bunch of little potatoes. But if you only put in maybe 2 potatoes, you'll get bigger potatoes. So you decide what you like, whether you like big potatoes or little potatoes. So my other chore is mixing up some soil I use for soil mix. I got some peat moss. I got some black cow manure. You can get that at Lowe's. You can get it at Home Depot. And then I just have a bucket of vermiculite. And that's what it looks like. It's very lightweight. A lot of times when I'm planting seeds, I will plant the seeds and then just top it with this so the seeds can get up. So this is the rest of my planting potatoes in containers. This is my side yard, and I have 11 buckets to plant potatoes in. Some of my buckets are 7-gallon. Some of my buckets are 10-gallon. I like the 10-gallon buckets better because you got more room for the potatoes. So this is what it looks like all set up along the driveway here. And I can always switch out if I get a bigger bucket. I get these buckets at my nursery center. They're reused. When they plant trees and stuff, they resell these buckets. So always ask at your nursery and see if they've got used buckets. Sometimes they give them to you free. The smaller buckets were $5. Now, I did a potato video at the community garden, and I have lots of potatoes that I use to demonstrate with and give people samples. So I have to figure out which ones I'm gonna plant. This one is Red Potomac. This one is a late season one. This one is a German butterball, and what I did at the community garden at the demo, I gave each person a potato in a bag, and I don't know if you can see this. I did my little, they each got a little label, so they could plant potatoes at their house or wherever they want to plant them. I got some Yukon Golds. I got them at a couple of different places. Both of them at a nursery store. And then over here are ones that I got at Trader Joe's. They were in my kitchen. And those ones are rotten. They got bugs on them and everything. So that's going in the compost, brown bag and all. Now this is the kind of potato that you want to plant. You only want 2 eyes. So maybe this one, and then I'll just scrape this one off with my finger. I'm going to plant the whole potato. And the deal is with the potatoes is the plants are going to put some roots down, a few, and then the plant grows up from these things, the stem. And the rest of this potato is their food while they're growing. So this is definitely going to go in one of the big buckets. And all these buckets I filled with a little bit of soil. And that's all you do. You plant 1, 2, 3 potatoes in the bucket, then you cover it with dirt, and as it grows, you add more dirt to the bucket. Now, what did I use for dirt, soil? I used peat moss, combination of peat moss, black cow. You can put some leaves in there. I like to put both bone meal and blood meal in there. You can put some worm castings if you have it. And here is one that I planted the end of April, and believe it or not, I don't even have a label on it, so I don't know what was wrong with me that day. So that'll be a mystery which one that one was. Now these I got at Country Max. The names of them are Superior and Chieftain, and I bought that one because they're a high yield, and so is the Kennebec. So those are 3 different varieties I got. That's kind of a boiling type all-purpose potato that I got at Country Max. I've gotten things from Potato Lady in Maine, also from Prairie Wood Farm in Maine. I got some unusual varieties. So those are a couple places. I got some from Guernsey too. So I'm going to go over to where I got my sticks, my famous painted wooden sticks that I put the names of the varieties with my label maker, and make sure I've got sticks for all these ones that I've got potatoes for. So I thought it was fitting to have these stakes be a little brown color. So I've got 3 different ones, early, late, and mid-season, and I put it on the sticks, 1, so that I'll remember, and 2, it was easier for when I was demonstrating and talking to other people. So it looks like I got a couple of sticks for Kennebec, and I don't have one for Yukon Gold, so I'll have to go in and make some more labels so everybody gets a label. And then to finish this process, all I'm going to do is cover over the potato with dirt and soil, and then I'll bring you back when I've got everything all done. Okay, I'm back with my sticks all on here. The only one I couldn't find potatoes for was the Irish cobbler. Maybe that's what this one is. I'm not sure. But like I said, I have Kennebec, Superior, Chieftain, Yukon Gold, a couple of buckets of Yukon Gold, German Butterball, this late variety, Keda Halda, I don't know how you say that, and a red Potomac over there. Now, these 2 varieties I got from Keen Garlic. They also sell potatoes now, and I bought a 15-gallon cloth bag kit, and with the kit came these 2 varieties of potatoes. So I'm kind of excited to try the Peter Wilcox, because I've never tried that before. Now, these 2, Yukon Gold and German Butterball, I think I got those from Guernsey. Doesn't say on my label, but those 2, I like those varieties. And then I tried a new company this year, Wood Prairie Farm. They have a very lovely bag and little postcards that come on these potatoes, and a little growing guide and all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to make sure I got these labeled correctly, because I want to know if I like them. So I got Rose Fin Apple Fingerling. I got some Keuka Gold, which it's supposed to be a cousin of the Yukon Gold. So we'll see how we like that. And then I've got King Henry. So, like I said, those are from Wood Prairie Family Farm. So I'm not affiliated with any of these folks, so we'll see how I like these potatoes. And yeah, that's what I got going on. So let me know what you're doing regarding potatoes. You're planting them in ground, you're planting them in buckets. Always love to have a comment. Always like to hear your ideas, because I always need ideas. All right, so if you learned anything, you like this video, hit subscribe. That really helps my channel. Leave me a comment. Hit the notification button. That way you'll know when I post another video. And then share this on your social media. Hit the share button. It'll say copy link, and that'll stick it in the clipboard, and then you can paste it any place you want. So I'm going to get all these potatoes in the buckets. I'm going to cover them over with a little bit of soil, and then watch them grow. So, like I always say, I'll see you next one. Happy gardening.